Hey, how's it going? I'm doing great, thanks for asking. I'm here with another language learning video for you. Last week I missed my Vietnamese lesson, and I was studying with my teacher as normal, and halfway through the lesson I looked down at my piece of paper and I realized how many new vocabulary words I had. And I looked at her and I said, this is too many new vocabularies for one lesson. I'm never going to remember all of this. And then in the middle of the lesson, I went to the bathroom. And don't want to get too inappropriate, but I had to go number 2. So while I'm in the bathroom sitting there, I tried to think of all the new vocabulary words that she had recently taught me during the lesson. It was about 15 to 20 words. Actually, I think it was like 12 or 15, a little bit less. And I realized that after just sitting there on the toilet for about, 3 or 4 minutes, just thinking about the lesson, going back through, okay, what did we learn? What was the passage we were reading about? What were we talking about? That I wrote down 90% of the vocabulary words that I had just learned, that I didn't even know before the lesson. And I just told her, this is too many words. I can't remember all these. Why are you teaching me so much vocabulary? It's not going to stay in my brain. And then I realized that all it takes is a couple minutes of trying to recall new vocabulary words, and then you can remember them. At the end of the day, I sat in my bed and I had my journal. I try to write in a journal every night. And I tried to recall as many words as possible from those. And I recalled 70% of those words. And that's without studying, without reviewing at all, just looking at it one time and then thinking back, okay, what was the lesson about? What is the new vocabulary words? What did it mean in English? What was she talking about? What was I talking about? What was I thinking, etc. And the point of this video is that writing down vocabulary words is great, and studying is great, reviewing is great. But without recalling, you're not going to remember the vocabulary words as efficiently. The way that your brain works is you have to sit there and think about the new vocabulary words and recall the new information. That way your brain is working hard and your subconscious is working hard to remember those words. And then once you do remember it, that's how the words can stick in your brain and you can use those new vocabulary words in the future. And once you know the words, you can start to put them together in phrases and give it more context and think back, okay, what was I thinking at the time when I learned that word? How can I use that in a real life example, etc. But before last week, what I was doing is I'd get all these new vocabulary words, I would look at them, and then sometimes I would review them, but I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty lazy, so I would look at them once, and that was it. I wouldn't look at those new words until I met with my teacher again. So all it really takes is just 2 to 5 minutes, 10 minutes max of just sitting and thinking, oh, what did I learn today? And it doesn't have to be just vocabulary words. It can be grammar structures or pronunciation, etc. But just taking the time, and you can do this at any time you want. It doesn't have to be in the bathroom. It can be while you're waiting for the bus. It can be while you're driving, etc. Just be sure to focus on the road and don't hurt yourself. But all it takes is just taking time to consciously think about, okay, what did I learn? Let me go back and think through that time period and then recall this information, because that process is what's going to help you remember things. I can talk about it all I want, but unless you give it a try, you're never going to really know. So please do me a favor, try this out for yourself. It doesn't take that long, and all you really got to do is try to think of it. And don't give up easily. Really sit there and think, okay, what was the context? What was the room looking like? What was I smelling? And then really just try to bring your body back to that situation, and you'll be surprised at how much you can remember. And once you remember that, you'll be golden, and it'll stick in your brain for longer than you think. So give it a try. Let me know if it works. Let me know how long it take you. Let me know how many words you can remember, etc. Because I found that it was a miracle for me. And as far as my vocabulary goes, I don't really like studying. I like learning, but it's a good tactic. Takes a very small amount of time, and I want you to reap the same benefits. So let me know in the comments or shoot me a message or an email if this works for you. And I look forward to talking to you soon in next video. Subscribe for more and check out my website for more in-depth content and exclusive tips. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. I don't know why I did this this is high, but